26 bells rang this morning to remember the 20 children and 6 adults killed in the mass shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary in Newtown, Connecticut. The school has since been demolished. The community plans to eventually create a permanent memorial to honor the victims. It's been 5 years since that shooting. While it may seem like a world away from here, one St. Louis pastor was there the day of the shooting. To this day, the Sandy Hook anniversary is especially humbling for her. 5 on Your Side's Daniel Wynn sat down with her as she remembered friends and prayed for those lost. Daniel.
Yeah, Kay. Kathy Adams-Shepard tells me that day 5 years ago changed her life. She says there isn't a day that goes by now that she isn't still affected in some way. Today, she held a vigil at the Christ Church Cathedral to continue the healing.
Remembering those lost in Newtown.
Be our companion in these days, our path on the way, and our hope for a new fabric of life.
Thursday in St. Louis, Pastor Kathy Adams-Shepard spent the afternoon remembering this day 5 years ago.
This whole month of December is always hard and it's always fraught because this day is coming.
December 14th, 2012, a day she says she'd rather forget. A day that saw so many young lives lost, 20 first graders and another 6 staff members at Sandy Hook Elementary.
My son was actually a first responder with the fire department in Newtown, so I knew right away what was going on because he left and went to the school. So I left and went down there too, and I was at the firehouse as the children were coming out and as the parents were arriving.
She stayed there throughout the day, waiting for word on those who were lost.
And then I don't talk anymore about the firehouse. As far as I'm concerned, that's those families' story to tell.
But this Thursday was more of something she would talk about, a celebration of life and a look to the future. And while she says the good might be blurred at times, the flame of life still is burning bright.
Be our companion this day, our path on the way, and our hope for tomorrow. In the name of our Lord and God who loves and enfolds us. Amen.
Adams-Shepard has only been here in St. Louis since January. She says after spending about 20 years in Newtown, it's hard to be away from home this time of year, but it does bring her some happiness seeing how people here in St. Louis remember her former home.